Oh yes, up the inside. Love that confidence under braking. Stroll fights back though. It's going to be a drag race into the chicane. Do we go for this? Oh my god, no, it's been a huge high-speed collision. Oh no. Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video on my channel here today, and something a little bit different and something overdue for me personally. Now this race, or this video here today, is racing around a circuit that I personally have really wanted to race on for a long time. So I'm talking about, as you can tell by the title and thumbnail, the Magny-Cours circuit in France, which is of course the former French Grand Prix from about 10 to 15-ish years ago. It's a track that I love. It's a track that when I grew up with F1, I grew up watching, and I much prefer it to Paul Ricard. So I've been waiting for this moment. We're going to throw down with an F1 2021 car, and we're actually driving as Esteban Ocon, but in the Renault, not in the Alpine. I thought, you know what, let's make it a bit more traditional, and we'll drive with a Renault F1 car on a 2021 base around Magny-Cours. We're going to do a little race with some AI cars. It should be good fun and carnage. So if you guys want to check out the mods used in this video, I'll leave them linked down below. You need a Assetto Corsa on PC to do them, and yeah, hopefully you guys are looking forward to this video. If you are, leave a like, subscribe for more. We've done a video about this recently around the Korean GP a couple of days ago, and we're doing it again around Magny-Cours. So let's jump into the action and let's see what happens. Well, here we are then on the grid, as you can see, with the Racing Studio 2021 F1 car, and for a change we've brought back the Renault livery under Esteban Ocon. As you can see, it looks insane, and I still really love the Renault livery. You know, it's going to be a shame it's not an F1 no more. I always think we need a yellow colour car on the grid, so maybe someday we get some form of yellow again, but one of my favourite liveries, I really like it. And yeah, here we are then at the back of the grid, starting from P20 in a quick race around the Magny-Cours circuit. Very excited about this. So yeah, no waffling, let's get racing. Okay, this should be fun. Let's send it and see what happens. Let's get the correct car settings on. 5 lights, or 6 lights, and away we go. We ain't got to talk about the start. They're never good on this game, but nonetheless, down towards turn 1. I'm going to be very cautious because it's very narrow, especially right here, that little left kink. The track just tightens up so much. Tires are cold right now though, as we try to make some progress. Oh, we're getting forced off there by Latifi. 3 wide with Schumacher there for a brief second. Let's see if we can make some moves down towards the hairpin. Having a look at multiple cars here up the inside. Looks like Stroll's going to leave the door wide open, so we're going to just walk straight through. Right, so we're up to P15 already. That's a good start from us, actually, making quite a bit of progress. Let's see if we can make some more progress into the far chicane. Oh my god, we've got Alonso and Ocon battling ahead. So, oh, I've made a mess of that. Look at that, Alonso back up the inside. Alpine versus Renault. Who would have thunk this? Oh, bit of contact there as we run a bit wide, but side by side, me and Alonso. I'm gonna back off. I don't want this one side by side, no chance. But we try and get him into here though. On the brakes, up the inside. Yes, nice. And that's why I chose the Renault. I thought it would be quite fitting actually. French Grand Prix, Renault F1 team versus Alpine. But yeah, end of lap 1 then. We've made some good progress. Up to P14, made up 6 places. And I love this track, man. You know, this is my childhood. I grew up, you know, watching F1 race around here. And I think it's just an insane track. I really love it. Flow-wise, it's unmatched. Those fast chicanes in Sector 2 are something else. And I love them. So yeah, I really hope F1 races here again someday. I think next year onwards with the new generation F1 cars, we may have a chance, a possibility of, you know, racing at these kind of tracks again. Also, if the venues, of course, financially can do what F1 asks. But I'm hopeful, and I'd like to think something can happen. But you never know in F1. The pandemic especially has shown us the calendar can change quite quickly. So let's see what happens. But currently tucked in behind George Russell. We're going to see if we can pass him, and then we'll be overtaking or battling with another Alpine as we take on Esteban Ocon. Here we go though. I love this chicane. It dips in elevation. I'm actually going to send out the inside of Russell here. Wasn't planning on that one, but we've got such a good run. Russell though gets the traction, so he stays ahead for now. I'm running on 98% AI, which is out of 100, pretty high. And it seems like they're actually reasonably fast and well trained around here and well coded, which I like. So that's another plus for the track modders. But here we go then. DRS now enabled on lap 3, so we can start to use it. Let's see if we can get Russell here then. We're right on his gearbox. Oh my god, he just wobbled there. forcing me to correct my line. But we are right in his gearbox. We're going to try and go for the pass here. We've got DRS now. There we go. We cruise past the Williams and make that move into the hairpin. On the brakes. Easy. Don't run into the back of Ocon if possible. But here we go then. The main event. Esteban Ocon versus Esteban Ocon. This is what we came to see. I'm going to back off. I don't want to go for the move to the far chicane. Alpine versus Renault. Up the inside. Ocon overtakes Ocon. Ocon tries to fight back, but we stay ahead, and that was a nice move. And we're now P12 in this race, so slowly making progress as we edge towards the points. That chicane is unbelievable. Honestly, the downforce, insane. Right, let's get Ricciardo. He's next. I wonder if we can get Ricciardo here. Yes, we can. That was a great run through that corner. Now we're going to get DRS, and I'm usually strong on the brakes here. Let's just send it up the inside of Daniel Ricciardo into the hairpin. Oh, a bit of contact as we get sideways there. It just hit the back of Sebastian Vettel, but we're through. And we're now P11. So one more place and we'll be in the points as we just tick over half race distance here in this race. Let's see if we can get Sebastian Vettel next up. And then we'll be running in the P10, French car, French Grand Prix, French driver in the points. I think we could get him here actually, if we get the run through this section one more time. Flat out through there. Up the inside of Seb. Oh my god. Oof, oof. Back in there, getting away from us. Had to fight that so hard. Luckily we held on to the car though. So Sebastian Vettel holds on for a bit longer. Okay, I think this time surely we could get the double here, I think. Tsunoda could be possible as well. DRS. We get past Sebastian. Now we've got to try and get Yuki on the brakes. Oh my god, that was great. Managed to get the car slowed down beautifully. And just like that, we're up into the top 9. Lovely double overtake. 3.5 laps to go. We're looking decent here for maybe a top 6 at least. We've got Carlos next, then it's Lando, and then Charles. I think if we can get those 3, I'll be happy. Well, this is going to be a big lap from us. Let's try and be aggressive with it. Over those curbs. Back end trying to get away. DRS wide open. Through turn 1 we go. Through 2. And now into 3. I'm in the wrong gear. That's why we're understeering off the track there. But I think we should still get signs if we can brake late enough, which I think we should be able to. In the wall tracks we go. Signs doesn't have much of a slipstream. To the inside. And there we go. That's another one done. Up to P8 now. Lando's next. Let's go after him. Mr. Quadrant himself. And there'll be 2 laps to go next time around. So running out of time now in this race to make these moves. That's a bit wide through there. Okay, Gasly, P5. I can just see up ahead. So he's having a great race in his home Grand Prix. So performing in AlphaTauri again, as always. Right, let's see if we can get Lando here. If we get the run through here. Up the inside. Trying to go a little bit deeper into the corner this time, but Lando still fights back around the outside. Not giving this one up though. On the brakes into here maybe. Up the inside. It's going to be close. Into the far chicane. Yes, we just get it. Whew. Nice move. I'm trying to mix up my overtakes a little bit for you guys. I'm going to close DRS through there, otherwise we're going to spin. Let's get Leclerc next, and then it's Gasly. I think we can definitely get a top 5 finish as we enter the final 2 laps of the race. Right, we're going to stay on board now for the rest of the race as Lando Norris retires, so something's happened behind. But we're going to stay on board for the rest of the race now because it's going to be a last lap send here. We're going to use the rest of the power that's left in the car to try and make some final moves. Oh no, never mind. I've completely jinxed it. Get going again, get going. We're going to... I want to try and rejoin here and be a little bit cheeky and cut across the traffic. Uh-oh, this ain't good, Chief. Alright, so we're P12. So it's still going to be a final lap send, but not for P5, which is what I was hoping for. Completely jinxed myself there by saying that. Right, so let's get George first and foremost. He should be easy enough to pick up. The question is, are we really close enough to the cars ahead to go for any kind of move? We're a bit far back here, so we're going to have to give it absolutely everything. Right, that's George done. Let's try and push though. Give it absolutely everything we've got on this last lap. Hope maybe they are making a mistake and we'll bag a point or two. This is where I get to enjoy the track and just see how fast we can go around here. Back end slipping all over the place. We're about to run out of energy. Flat out through this one. Yep. I think we're not going to make it. We're going to run out of road. Massive pin out of the race. Still pushing here, not giving up at all. Come on, someone make a mistake, please. No, no one's going to make an error. Damn it. That's a shame. Through the final chicane, we crossed the line. In 3, 2, 1. Done. There we go, P11. Good fun though. Really enjoyed that race. I love this track. Well, there we go then. That is it for today's video and race. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like I said before, it was a track that I grew up with watching Formula 1 in my childhood, and I loved every bit of it. I think it's such great fun. It's so rewarding to drive, and I do honestly hope F1 races someday around here once again. You know, I really would love to see it, and hopefully that day is soon. But guys, that is it. As always, the mods used in this video will be linked down below, so go check those out. As always, this is an Assetto Corsa on PC, not Competizione, not that version of the game. This is the original Assetto Corsa from about 8 years ago now. And yeah guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Let's try and smash over 1,000 likes. Subscribe for more daily F1 content on my channel. F1 2021 is just around the corner. As always, a big shout out to the channel members for supporting my content. I really appreciate it. And finally, if you haven't done so already, check out the 2 videos on screen if you have missed them. But that is it from me here today, and I'll see you guys next time.